into that.
Yeah, so let's jump into it. What is grit? Like in its basic terms, grit is perseverance. It's perseverance and it's passion for meaningful long-term goals. It's easy to set short-term goals or to chase kind of again easy goals that you can just achieve very quickly. But it's those long-term goals again that you know it's a career move. It's this aspiration that you have in your life, and you have to have that perseverance, which helps to build that grit along the way. And it's, as you mentioned, it's that capacity to persevere, because especially when you're talking about long term, right? The longer that horizon is for you to attempt and do the things that you need to do to reach that goal, inevitably things are going to happen. Challenges are going to come up. There's going to be obstacles that you're faced with. So how do you persevere even in the face of those obstacles and still find a way, push forward, and make things happen for yourself? So in essence, again, that really is what we're talking about when we say the word grit. Any other thoughts and ideas come to mind for you?
I think you summed it up perfectly, man. Like you said, it's tapping into that reservoir of energy, of passion, of what your why is, so that you can get through what seems like an insurmountable situation. Because I can think about a couple of instances as a leader, some that are, I would say to be expected, like whether you're, a new business venture, or maybe you have a bad financial performance and you have to be able to lead the organization through that and have to figure out, like, how do I keep people on board and motivated and inspired, that I've personally experienced where I've had to tap into grit. And then also the unexpected situations, like I share with you, because I know you and I, we recall this moment, like literally the building falling down around us, right? Like the roof caving in, and you're just like in the debris of what's left, and having to tap into grit to say, like, how do I get this operational in less than 24 hours to make sure that people can eat and people can make money? Like, I don't think there's a single person, a leader that I've talked to, that would have told me that, hey, you may actually run into this one day, as an example, and so be prepared to tap into grit. And so yeah, man, I just think about being able to dig deep and tap into that different level of energy, capacity for resiliency that's needed when you talk about grit.
Definitely think about that scenario. And I just think about, again, even kind of that was a moment in time, right? And a couple of days that we were going through that scenario. But even working for a company that was in the mothership was in the midst of bankruptcy. While that's happening, our specific line of business, we're hoping, right, and preparing to possibly be sold. But with all of the uncertainty, there was layoffs at that time, and the perseverance that was needed to get through that time, to still cast vision, to put confidence into our team that was looking at us and looking at the leaders of, in this particular situation, of the call center, and like, how are they going to respond? What are they going to say? And in the midst of all of that, we started this hashtag do more work campaign, and like had people excited about doing more work, because we knew that push and that drive is what was going to get us through that point in time and help us to persevere and come out of that and come out winning. So yeah, definitely a lot of examples that we have of that. Again, from our many years of working together, and not together, but just within that space. Good times, man. Definitely good times. We have some good war stories that have definitely chiseled us along the way.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
You have just listened to the Legacy and Leadership Podcast, hosted by Jimmie Gonzalez and Devon Watts. Thank you, and we hope that you live, lead, and leave a legacy worth remembering. Until next time.